You're up at your Clickpoint XX here, and welcome back to the DLC. Now, in the last video, we started off the second day. We read Perfect Girls with Natsuki, and we got cut short. She gave us the manga to bring home. Don't know why I'm explaining this. You probably have seen the last episode. If you haven't, go fucking watch it. Why are you watching a Let's Play from the third part? Anyway, so we're doing the poems now, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna punch this thing. I'm going to go with Natsuki first, obviously, because that's whose route we're going down. So yeah. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair to share mine with her first. She doesn't want to speak. Soon, Darius, man. Well, okay, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Pulls out a fucking gun. Give me your opinion now. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could... That voice crack though. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Yes, I know I can't fucking read. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. I hate tsunderes, man. Tsunderes piss me off. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I already told you that you don't have to go around and you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. She didn't. I said it mostly to myself. This man, people. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Nah, she doesn't. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she liked my poem. Neither can I, to be honest. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. But only because manga will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, tigers can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. I actually don't hate this poem. Other people hate it, but I don't. It gets the message across, I guess. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Yeah, I guess I do. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Okay, when she says stuff like that, no wonder people think she's a first year. Yeah. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I was just about to say that. That's very true. Well, say yes, exactly, agreeing with it. You know what I'm trying to fucking say. Or maybe you don't. I don't fucking know. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Fuck, wait. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yes. On purpose. I'm such an asshole. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. It didn't really to me, it just sort of sounded like he didn't know how to rhyme. I don't know, that's just how it came across to me personally. Ah, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Okay, don't get cocky now. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. You should care how old everyone is. Especially with your motives. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Fair enough. Who should I go with next? Sayori. This is a good poem, old sport. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? If writing music counts, then kinda. I know rap music does, but it's like metal music count. Oh fuck! It's still words that rhyme. Oh whatever. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's like fucking songs. Fuck! I've never actually played Undertale. I'll probably get on that after I finish this series, because after I finish FNAF 1, which will probably be today, I'm going to be doing FNAF 2. So, yeah. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Coming from you, Sayori. I'm really happy you just wrote one. I fucked that last line up. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, I guess. What fuck. Well, of course, that's what you're supposed to say. Fuck. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said, old sport. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Have you met this guy? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that's something that only really good people do. I shouldn't fucking... Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives. Yeah, his motives aren't exactly the best. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. That could mean two things. I'm gonna leave it up to you all to work that out. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Hey, you're just telling yourself that. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure we have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Fuck, I thought that was me laughing. Fuck! We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I know most people read the poems in the characters' voices, but when I do that, it fucks me over, so I'm not going to do that. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. Well, in this context you kinda can, because she could have written a bit of it the night before and a bit of it in the morning. I mean, she didn't, but she could have, so yes, that could be an answer. But it's not the answer. I'm gonna just shut up before people get angry at me, which will inevitably happen. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Are you implying that I didn't? I didn't. I just clicked on 20 words. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the that comes out of fucking nowhere. I mean, I know why she says it, but still, it comes out of nowhere. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. He's just like, Jesus, thank God I got away from her. And we're going with Monica next. Monica. Hi, old sport. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, this guy really is me. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, old sport. We're all. See, I was me fucking knowing the thing. Am I ruining it by doing that? We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier we have to learn to pass soon. To get past soon. Fuck. Guess that's true. Not Monica, my poem. I like it, old sport. Really? I'm sorry about the name, old sport. I can't take that seriously. It's so fucking funny. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. Just take that as a compliment. If you say so. I love how I make all his laughs sound like nervous laughs. Yep. But any chance if you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in a few simple words. His poems can be found and endearing, funny, endearing, or even sad. Can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Fuck, the word found wasn't even in there. Damn it. And sometimes only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying Natsuki's kind of like that? Kind of writes like that? Whatever. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easier to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of a poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I'm just sticking with Natsuki. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, especially Yuri. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. But don't you be dropping hints on me. I know what you're trying to fucking do. Just trying to get me to write in a really random style so I don't appeal to anybody. Fucking bitch. Yeah, I'd be laughing nervously after that, so that kind of works. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know. You don't have to sound confident. I see. Well, let's read it. That's me right now. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. The direction, the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel... Is that supposed to be feel? I feel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. I think it's supposed to be feel. I can't really read this. It's not as bad as with Yuri, though. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy. What? Scorched with the permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. In this world of infinite choices. Yeah! Fucking thing from your reality. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out and he was looking in. Is it bad that what that means is only clicking with me now? She's looking out. I'm the guy who's looking in because she's like looking out of a hole and the hole is the screen. Okay. When you really think of it like that and you look at Monica, it actually feels like she's looking right at you. Like that's really fucking with me right now. Like it really feels like she's looking at me. That's really creepy. Okay, this game's free on Steam. So go down to this game on Steam, get to that part, and really think about that. It really feels like Monica is looking right at you, like through the screen. That's really creepy. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it because it's fucking like. That's a little better. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the best right person to ask for feedback. It's okay, I'm really bad with the laughs. Yeah, that kind of style's getting pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. Not when I'm performing out loud. I'm a fucking nightmare. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I've had some kind of epiphany recently, and the epiphany is that she's at a fucking game. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, and it's when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Ink flows down into a dark puddle. Another line from fucking Your Reality. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Now, think about what she just said. That could mean two things. That could be her actually helping you and saying, whenever you're doing the poem, just force yourself to get something done. And if you don't like the result you get, then go back on your previous save and redo the poem until you get what you want. That could be what she's doing. But also what she could be doing is trying to get you to just sort of go through the poem minigame without picking a specific person, so that you're not getting close to one person in particular. It could be that. It really could be when you think about it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's get this over with, people. Yuri. Fuck you! That timing was perfect. As soon as I said fuck you, your fucking face just dropped. Oh, that was amazing. Feels like she just fucking sees something she wants to eat. It's like sees a piece of cake. Yuri starts the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. It's only 20 words. No, sorry, that's me. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, Jesus. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I can kind of learn to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay, listen. This is my main issue with Yuri, okay? Yuri is so set in her ways that she thinks that only her opinion is right. We'll get into this a little more later, but she says that she's pretty much saying that a cute poem can't get a deep message across, when it clearly can. It clearly can. Yuri's a fucking idiot. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. That should be a fucking meme. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work. There's lots of time them building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Like you're not! Yuri's probably more biased than Natsuki is when you really think about it. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Yuri, that's all you ever do. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri was apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Dude, that makes no sense. Anyway, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe. Bathing? Is that what that says? Bathing, bathing, whatever. It must be this one. What? The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I have no idea what the fuck. I bathe, calm, beneath. What? Beneath air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do! I could barely fucking read that! What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you such a long time to read. Well, that's because I don't read script very often. That's not true. I read script decent. Well, I haven't read script since like October. But yeah, I do read script decently often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Not that not that obviously he's supposed to be the same, but whatever. It's ironic that I'm supposed to be this character, but whatever. Huh? That's a relief. I don't think so. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing poems, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? I love that line. Hoo-hoo. The fuck? What is Yuri's laugh, man? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, sport. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I didn't get it at all. All I heard was some shit about a street lamp. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Well, yeah. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place is comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Why couldn't I read that? I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yuri, that's not the right phrase. For someone who is like so particular about phrasing and stuff, I would expect you to know that is not the right phrase. The correct thing to say there is, I believe in you. I'm counting on you means you need him to do it because it would help you in some way. Not, no, Yuri, you're a fucking idiot. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way any of my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's it. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room I see Sayori and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh no. Oh no, not this part! They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing in their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions. I don't know why I immediately went for eyes there. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri sadly smiles. What is this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. You knew exactly what you were doing when you said that. Look at that face. She knew exactly what she was doing. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. It is clear about the feeling of giving up. It's very obvious. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Old Sport did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my own suggestions. Give you some suggestions of my own. Wait, so Monica didn't like it? Okay. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And there is the reason I hate Yuri. Everything about why I hate Yuri can be explained in that one sentence. She was going to give Natsuki advice, but then whenever Natsuki goes to give her advice, she rejects it because apparently her writing style is properly formed and nothing is truly inspirational. And she spent a long time, I don't know why I did that, but she spent a long time on it. She says that as if Natsuki hasn't, so it would be different if Yuri gave her. She's just assuming Natsuki's new to the whole thing because her writing style isn't as fucking fancy as Yuri's. Yuri's so close-minded. I don't like her. She's awful. She pisses me off. Also, a lot of people say Natsuki's in the wrong here. I don't think either of them are in the wrong. No, they're both in the wrong. Neither of them are in the right. They're both in the fucking wrong. Yuri's being a bitch, and Natsuki's also being a bitch. But, sorry, Yuri's being Yuri, and Natsuki's being Natsuki, pretty much. And Old Sport liked my poem too, you know. He even said he was impressed by it. Yuri, I'm gonna punch you. I got sassy, bitchy face. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Old Sport appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I deliberately go out of my way to make everything overly cutesy. First of all, Yuri, you are full of yourself. And second, that makes no sense. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Old Sport started showing up. Natsuki, that's too far. That's way too far. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't know why I did Yuri's first. I had to choose one. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Old Sport, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making poems all convoluted if for no reason? See, Natsuki is almost just as bad as Yuri because neither of their writing styles are superior. They're both just as good as each other. They're both in the wrong here. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Again, that's not always true. Like, look, I know this obviously isn't the poem, but it's a song. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Nobody fucking knows what that song's about. But it still reaches people on a deeper level, even though it's never been officially announced what it's about, you know? Because it could be about anything, and you can apply that to anything. And things being subjective is better. Anyway, yeah. Help me explain that to her. But well, unless you're really trying to get a message out that you think would do the world better, then yeah, it's good. It's they're both good in different situations. Wait, there's a reason. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning in the most effectively. Avoiding them is unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also it's not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Well, yeah, but if you use super complex words, nobody's gonna understand what the fuck you mean. You can be vague without using super complex words. That is possible. You understand that, right, old sport? No, I think you're fucking wrong. Well... /well, whatever. I'm gonna have to start doing that. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't agree with either of them, but Dragon Sayori into it is the deck move. So I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Because obviously, literally just because we're going down Natsuki. Because I actually don't agree with either of them. I think they're both wrong. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings in few words can be just as impressive as well. Exactly! That's what I was trying to fucking say! It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job with that. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. You were just as bad. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday, it was right. Writing is a personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we earned that today. Even small criticism can lead you to some pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. To get pretty heated, I don't know what it said. I wasn't really... I need to learn how to fucking... whatever. Sayori's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters, there's that, barely audible. Yuri. I suppose I should just do that. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Like, with a face that's like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. You don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, old sport. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean that, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, You're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, old sport. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace. Pace from lazing around. From the lazing around, we got a little too used to. I'll give you that one, Niall. So me joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, it wasn't. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all just relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take a chance to pick up a book or do something. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. That's such a Sayori thing to say. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in a literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worthwhile so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was lots of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. All sport? How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Old sport, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Fucking shoots laser in the right. That's Jacksepticeye joke. Surely has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say, hey, I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, old sport. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. Sayori, I can't listen to this. After seeing what happens at the end of Act 1, I can't fucking listen to this. It's awful. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori, he still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Dude, you're weird. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Oh, Jesus! Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Right, time to write another poem. Shit. Swimsuit, that'd be Natsuki, right? Yeah. Clouds. Doki Doki! I make a rule that every time I see Doki Doki, no matter what route I'm going down, I have to pick it. Papa. Oh, that's kind of fucked up when you think about it. Twirl. Hop. Milk. Socks. Skirts. Sing. Oh, that was Sayori. Sayoris are very, very confusing. Flee? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. For clumsy would definitely be Sayori. Together. Question. Bubbles? Thought so. Lipstick. Kiss. I was kind of scared that would be Sayori. Fun. Ah, fuck. Boop, that would be Sayori, wouldn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Friends, that would be Sayori. Spinning. Jump. She actually jumped when I said jump. Yay. I mean, no shit, whatever. Rose, that'll be Sayori, won't it? Yep. Fuck. Color. Oh, it's the fucking American spelling of color. I just realized I probably should have saved before that. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, sure leave a like. Leave a comment in the comment section below saying if you hate Yuri as much as I do, because I fucking hate Yuri. Or, no, say who you think won that argument. Or who you think was in the right. Because I think neither of them were in the right, but whatever. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.